Good evening and welcome to this evening's London Reflection. I'm Sister Calix Thomas, SJC, from the Catholic Mission. We are almost here on the fifth week of Lent, a time in which we contemplate the life of Jesus as he carries out the will of his Father in peace and trust. Around him, the threat of violence grows. As his opponents see more of his mysterious love of the Father and the Son, they react not with joy, but with anxiety, resentment, and anger. The sense of Jesus' mission was to reveal his Father and fulfill his will. Each of us is on a pilgrimage back to the Father, who loves us totally and unconditionally. What is the boundary of our love? If it is a closed circle, during the remaining days of this Lent, can we widen it? Can our neighbors see us as real Christians who want to live a life of love and brotherhood? Let all those we meet during this time feel the warmth of our love and compassion. May it be the poor that comes to our door or put their hand out to us. May it be the people at our workplace who needs our love and compassion. Let us widen our circle of love. We all agree that there have been incredibly eloquent people in human history, like Socrates, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King. They are some examples. Unlike Jesus, all three were killed for speaking the truth. But however eloquent such people are, we would not draw the conclusion that they are a prophet or a Messiah. So the words of Christ are powerful enough to convince even the most hardened heart that he truly is a prophet and the Christ. Like Peter, we confess that Jesus is the Christ, Son of the living God. Matthew 16:16. Only say he is a prophet is to go no further than Muslims who are taught in the Quran that Jesus was without sin and a prophet. Similarly, there are atheists who might concede Jesus was an effective leader who preached a good news, a good message. The Gospel of St. John, we read, some of the people in the crowd heard him say this and said, this man is really a prophet. Others said, he is the Messiah. But others also said, the Messiah will not come from Galilee. So there was a division on the crowd. It is clear from the passage that Jesus does not leave any room for a cozy, two-dimensional picture of him. being simply a nice man who tried to do good. He was sent by the Father. When we listen carefully to the Gospels, we too will conclude that no man ever spoke like this man. John 7:46. As we have come to the end of our Lenten period, we see as Jesus carries out the will of the Father in peace and trust. Around him, threats of violence grows. As his opponents see more of his love for the Father, they react not with joy. And in our own lives, how do we see the good done by others? Do we turn green or yellow? Or are we able to rejoice with them? When we open the news in the TV or in the radio, what do we hear? A lot of stories of violence and threats in various parts of the world. How can we be an instrument of change in this world of ours today? If only we could pay more attention to many acts of love and resistance to hate, then I'm sure we can build a loving and peaceful society. From small moments of kindness to successful campaigns against injustice, point us to a different way of living. They show us the possibility of a new society built on peace. Thank God for the peace we enjoy in our own country, the Gambia. May God bless us all.